Cyclone fans, as we're here live at Merrill Field on HLTV Channel 15. This is Shane Conrad and Brian Martin calling this game with Jonathan North rocking the camera. We've got ourselves a sub-state semifinal between the Harlan Cyclones and the St. Albert Saints. Picture perfect weather today. Not a lot of wind. It's going to be a little warm. The Saints start off with the kick long.
That was a different start there.
Yeah. Generally, you see a pass off the kickoff. The Saints decided to turn the ball over right away.
Kind of an equal matchup here, Shane, in this playoff matchup.
Yeah, played once earlier in the season. Harlan won 2-1. So you wonder if that's going to be a little extra motivation for St. Albert's.
Should be a good matchup, though.
Yeah, Harlan coming off 2-1 overtime win against Trainer last week. Aubrey Schwiezo with a couple goals in that game. And then St. Albert's coming in off of a 7-1 beatdown over Logan Magnolia.
Jesus.
Right now, a pretty even game. As the Saints cannot keep possession and the Cyclones are going to get a throw.
Kind of seems like right at the beginning, Harlan's a little bit more calm. Their ball control was actually a little bit better than we've seen throughout the year.
Yeah, Argetsinger with the ball in, just cleared away by the Saints defender. Yeah, they're definitely playing a little more calm. You wonder if that's part of, winning last time, if they're a little more comfortable, know what to expect. We'll get Schwiezo with a little bit of light pressure into the corner. And the Cyclones force a turnover. And Argetsinger with the throw into Schwiezo. She'll play it towards net now for a Saints goal kick. Not a whole lot of possession going on, but the Cyclones definitely having the advantage early in this matchup.
Definitely a little bit more aggressive than we've seen kind of down the end of the year and as of late.
Yeah, against Trainer, a good attempt from Kayla Anderson. She'll get it back wide to Schwiezo. Schwiezo with the shot wide. Saw against Trainer, they didn't see a whole lot of the ball, so they weren't as up-tempo and pressured. Trainer possessed the ball a lot more during that game, so this is definitely a more aggressive girls team coming out.
Well, you look at the last game, like you said, 2-1. It obviously whoever scores first and often has the upper hand between these two matchups.
Yeah, and again, right now the Cyclones just kind of putting the pressure on, and it's a very good sign as long as they can keep it up. Good ball from St. Albert's though. Ava Miller gets caught stabbing and no goal, off the crossbar and out.
Unlucky break there for St. Albert's. They had a good one there.
Yeah, Ava Miller got crossed up a little bit, caught stabbing, fell down and left this Saints forward open for a shot. Got it past Albertson. Luckily, the sideline official wasn't on the end line, so didn't look clear in from here, so she did not give a goal. And that'll be an easy gather for Albertson.
Kind of seems like once either team kind of gets in the opposite territory there, they keep it there until it's cleared out by the goalie. Just very aggressive from both teams there.
Yeah, and it looks to me like the Cyclones are going to have to watch the counterattacks. Because right there,
they're kind of pulling a Harlan type of thing.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and counter with over-the-top balls, and with Harlan having the possession and keeping it in St. Albert's end, that gives a lot of room for the strikers to run if the ball gets over the top.
And that's Harlan's bread and butter this year for the girls, is the up and over.
Yeah. Schwezo definitely shows a lot of speed. Good pressure from the Cyclones, Kayla Anderson with the win, but can't find Schwezo at the pass. A lot of walking going on for the Cyclones right now.
As of right now, though, the play is just kind of long ball back and forth.
Yeah. But it's a little early to be walking. I mean, you like to see this early in the game, a little bit more effort constantly. Kayla Anderson gets on the ball in the middle of the field. And she'll
nice move there.
Dribble through two defenders.
Got Ivy Stevens here to the near side. Ooh.
Pass another one, and she's going to draw a foul.
And the step over.
Yeah, just drop that girl like a sack of potatoes.
She did. And you had the Allen Iverson step over there.
As Kayla sets to get it back in. I can't get it over that first line of defense, though.
St. Albert's size, though, a little bit towering over Harlan defensive-wise.
Yeah, St. Albert's definitely has a little bit more size, but that's something where Schwezo's probably got the speed to outrun the bigger girls, which is going to play right into Harlan's hands. As we've seen, she tends to do her damage later in the game. So as Ava Miller's going to keep the Saints forward on, and she'll go with a right-footed shot and an easy save for Albertson.
So plenty shots on goals here early. Just nothing's going through. Had the lucky break. Harlan caught the lucky break early, but it's kind of...
And here we see Schwezo onto it. Stevens just lagging a little behind.
And get another opportunity at it, but broken up.
Gotta have that touch. And that ball's up the line. It'll roll out. No Cyclones giving chase. So we'll have another goal kick for the Saints.
Harlan would have had something there, but like you said, the not really sense of urgency. Ivy Stevens kind of really wasn't on it. Maybe would have had something early.
Yeah, she's tracking this ball down in the corner. She'll get it into the middle. Maybe one you would have liked to see her let roll out.
Right, that would have been a corner.
Cyclone corner. And the Cyclones do a pretty good job on corner kicks.
Maybe she was thinking she was going to catch him napping there. Maybe have a shot off to the side.
Yeah, sometimes when you get down towards goal, you kind of lose your awareness because you just are like, we're close, let's get a shot off. Ava Miller going to track that ball down pretty easily, and she'll poke it out for a Saints throw.
Both teams definitely going at each other, aggressive-wise on the ball.
A good defense from Kiergaard. And not what you want to see if you're the Cyclones.
Oh, no.
And that'll be out for a corner. That's one she probably could have brought down and controlled. You don't like seeing giving up a corner if you're a Cyclones.
This early, too. A lot of legs are fresh. So this could, we've already had kind of the luck go our way, so definitely not want to see in this one.
And last week, the Cyclones gave up the first goal of the game off of a corner. So that's going to be brought down, but Albertson onto it. And Stevens will go over the top to Schwezo.
A nice little setup there.
Right-footed shot, saved. As
so we had the
Sheffield with an easy catch.
So we had the up and over. That's kind of Harlan's bread and butter, but
Yeah, it looked like Schweezo missed the first touch on it. So she had to catch it kind of slow rolling as Tornaton's going to poke one through to Schweezo. And Sheffield can't hold on to it. Goal's open. The only problem is doesn't seem like there's much of a left foot on Schweezo.
I say St. Albert's was there, though. About 3 of them really kind of closed the gap. And they were able to clear it out.
Yeah, that's one you really need to be ambidextrous, because had Schweezo been able to get a left foot on it, you're looking at a good ball in, potentially a goal. As the Saints get the ball back in play, I'll go through the middle. Albertson should be out onto this one pretty easily, though. Ball's played up. No one off the air. The Saints will control it off the bounce. They'll go over the top. And that'll be out for a Cyclone throw, as we'll see the first subs of the game for the Cyclones. We'll have Haley Good and Cassie Anderson coming on, and get Darby Argetsinger and Kayla Anderson a break.
So 28 minutes left, just under 29 minutes left here in the first half. Still 0-0, but not lack of trying from either side.
Yeah, I definitely think St. Albert's has had the better opportunities, but the Cyclones have still had a couple of chances. And that'll be out for a St. Albert's throw. Ava Miller at least gets it out. Looks like she was trying to dribble out of pressure, but could not quite get there. Haley Good with the header up to Schweezo. Schweezo just having a little trouble controlling it off that first touch.
I mean, yeah, they've just kind of been wild from both sides. It just seems like they're not really letting it be controlled on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are kind of running the same style of offense. They want to play some of their speed through, as St. Albert's is going to get whistled for a push.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, Tano-D in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Low ball into Schweezo. Nice little flick attempted by Schweezo, but St. Albert's comes away with it. Lauren Schmidt's putting in some extra effort on defense. Stevens and Good try to defend, just can't quite get it off the St. Albert's player as she's just cutting them up. That's a good ball over the top. Miller's there though. Again, this has been quite the midfield battle right now. Not a lot of actual goal scoring opportunities, just a couple here and there. Long throw into the box. And Kiergaard gets it up to Torniton, and she'll get it up to Stevens and Haley Good. Haley loses it. Miller there to clear it away as Stevens is going to rush over to the ball. Good defense from Torniton. And Miller there again to clear it up.
We're kind of seeing Harlan struggle getting out of their territory, which hasn't really been a problem until now.
Yeah, they definitely controlled the ball a lot better earlier in the game, and right now they're just stuck in their defensive third. Torniton finds Kiergaard in the middle. And she just can't connect the pass, but Torniton steals it off the St. Albert's player and draws the foul. Right now, St. Albert's getting the worst part of the whistle on the officials.
Yeah.
Definitely good calls, but that could spell some trouble. Kiergaard over to settle the ball. Just, again, no teammate. Right now, the Cyclones seem to be running their shape quite a bit. Just getting people drawn out of their positions, and Schechinger will get the ball up to Stevens.
It's just been kind of passing back and forth from the 40 to the 40.
Yeah. That'll be out for a Cyclones throw. We'll get a couple subs on Argetsinger, and Kayla Anderson will come on for Torniton and Ivy Stevens. Argetsinger with the long throw down the line to nobody running for the Cyclones.
I don't know why that wasn't a thing.
It's something the girls have struggled with all year. Not really making a run down the line, but forcing the throw that way anyways. Long throw into the middle. That's a better attempt from the Cyclones as Schwiezo gets onto it. Cassie Anderson takes it off the foot. Can't get that split though to Kayla Anderson.
So they had it there. It's just St. Albert's was also there. I read that perfectly.
Yeah, it's definitely the right idea. And this is something we've seen with the Cyclones all year. Luckily, they have quite a bit of speed at the back. They don't get outrun to too many balls.
No, and very defense strong down in their own territory. We saw it earlier, but St. Albert's has gotten through about 3 times so far.
Yeah. And that'll be Albertson's ball. You know, Albertson comes into this game with a 82.7% save percentage. Very good for the Cyclones, as she's kind of a wall at the back. She's missed a few games. She was out for most of the games from Underwood on.
No, with a broken finger, I believe.
Yeah. Schwiezo with a good turn, but can't get the touch down the line, and it's out for a Saints throw. Yeah, the Saints are definitely looking to pick those channels out in between the center back and the outside back. And that'll be out by Kate Kesters for Saints corner. Good ball in over Albertson, and lucky to be off frame by the Saints as we have a player down.
21:52 left to go in the first half. Both teams 0-0. While they tend to her, Shane will take take a little break. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
And we are back as we saw the St. Albert's player get carried off the field. I believe that was Lily Cron, the junior. Looked like a bit of an ankle injury from up here as she was carried off, couldn't put any weight on it.
Yeah. Coach of the year, actually. She walked maybe to the 20, and he ended up carrying her the rest of the way.
As we'll see Schwiezo outrun the Saints to the ball.
Nice little cut back there.
She's going to want to cut. Oh,
wow.
Oh, I'm not sure that I'm giving that foul. She was clearly dribbling there. It's a lot of momentum to stop like that.
Kind of looked like the St. Albert's players ran into each other.
They did. I mean, Schwiezo definitely got through one of them, but I'm not sure I give that, as she's entitled to that path while she's dribbling. And Scheckinger will get that wide to Cassie Anderson. Anderson finds Kiergaard. Kiergaard goes with the quick one-touch pass and just can't quite execute it. But the Cyclones maintain possession. Anderson onto this one. She'll find Kayla Anderson, and she'll play it through. I think she thought Argetsinger was going to be making an angled run, and Schwiezo, and Schwiezo just was not quite there yet. Ava Miller with a good step and gets the ball up to Kayla Anderson. Got to see a better first touch out of Anderson, though.
Her leg went back 5 yards after that.
Because right now we'll see the St. Albert's with the throw. Argetsinger with the deflection. Yeah, both teams definitely playing physical. As you see when they're running for the ball, both teams immediately finding the girl, chasing with them, and creating that body contact. And that'll be out for a Saints throw. Saints get that ball into the middle. Kiergaard doing a good job of forcing her out wide, but gives up the middle. And they'll go with a long ball through. Albertson should be out to get onto this one. She is. And something I've talked about in games past you like to see would be a quick release to somebody with a throw. But the Cyclones don't seem to do that very often.
No, definitely just want to kind of clear it out as quick as possible.
As Gardner will take a drop throw in. And Cassie Anderson will win that ball in the middle. She'll get it over to Argetsinger. And Argetsinger switches the ball to the Saints.
Not a lot of downfield kind of looking when they get the ball. It's kind of you have a couple players off to the near side here that have kind of the open look and not getting.
Yeah. So right now Haley Good with a flick into the middle. Kayla Anderson will swing wide to pressure. Good cut in by the Saints attacker. A good shot saved by Albertson, and she gets back onto it. Good thing she reacted quickly there, as the Saints had a player coming to tap that in.
She definitely had the reach advantage there when needed.
Kayla Anderson with the pressure.
Cheap.
Definitely going in hard with the shoulders. Which, as long as she's not pushing with her arm, it's legal to go in shoulder to shoulder.
It kind of, either team that gets the ball, that's they get a shoulder at least.
Yeah. Like I said, both teams doing a good job of creating body contact. Good gets the ball up to Cassie Anderson. And Cassie will get a switch over to Argetsinger. Argetsinger with the switch, and it's intercepted by the Saints. Argetsinger putting in some good work, winning the ball back. Tries to find Schwezo. It's cleared out by the Saints. And the Cyclones will get some subs on. Get Ivy Stevens, Carly Torniton, and Adrian Earlbeck coming on. Darby Argetsinger, Cassie Anderson, and Aubrey Schwezo getting her first break of the night. So we'll see how this Cyclone attack fares without Schwezo in the game. She's got 30 goals on the year, so we'll see if Ivy Stevens can pick up where she started in the beginning of the year and keep pouring some goals in.
And they've cooled her down too, which allowed Schwezo to kind of heat up there towards the end of the season.
Yeah. And got to see if a team can bring the ball down and get a little bit of possession here. And it seems the Saints will be the team to do that. Well done by Ava Miller to see that ball out. We've got about 15 and a half minutes left in the first half. Still 0-0.
It's a very physical first half, though. Whether the scoreboard does show zeros, players are feeling it.
Yeah, Stevens intercepts the St. Albert's pass. She finds Kayla Anderson. Stevens showing a hard work rate right now. She goes wide to Kayla Anderson. Kayla not going to quite get there. She gets it off of the Saints player. Or not. I guess it went off of Kayla. Definitely thought Kayla kicked it off of her, but the refs saw that differently. As we've got 3 Cyclone defenders out of position and luckily get it away.
Kind of got away with a handball almost.
And good save from Albertson.
I think that caught her off guard there for a little bit. She did a quick step back to the ball there.
Yeah, she definitely thought the shot was going to the opposite side of the goal, but quick reactions and a good palm out to just pat the ball down for a save.
Not only that was kind of a dart from about the 25.
Yeah. Stevens gets the ball. She'll be past a couple of defenders. She goes to Kayla Anderson. Anderson with a good touch. She'll get a shot. And that's going to go wide and out for a Saints goal kick.
St. Albert's just not letting them get a clean shot at all down here.
They are very physical.
Well, they have the height advantage, and it seems like once Harlan gets down to about the 20, they're almost tackling him off the ball, it seems like.
Yeah, from up here it looked like Kayla took a bit of a shove while she was trying to shoot it. The ref didn't see it that way, and that's fine. It's a good 50-50 play, as long as that's called like that the entire game.
Right.
As Earlbeck with a good step, but just can't win the ball. That's the one thing we're seeing a lot, though, is the Cyclones aren't giving up after the first girl goes by her. They're tracking back and still putting in the defensive effort. Earlbeck goes for the switch, but deflected by the St. Albert's player. Kiergaard with a good little back heel turn. She's got Kayla Anderson. She'll get it there. Kayla's probably going to cut back right. And a good
Nice
shot.
Back.
Look to be cutting back right. That's tends to be what Kayla does coming down the left side. She'll cut back onto her right. I think she was probably looking to go back post with that shot, just couldn't quite get all of it. As Ivy Stevens will be on the ball now. She gets it wide to Torniton. And she'll go around one, but out of bounds. Just kind of ran out of real estate over there. As the Saints are going to get a good ball through. Miller over to cut it out, though. She gets onto it. And she'll get a good ball up to Torniton. And Stevens onto it now. She tries to go a little long touch. And now we got Torniton on the ball. She's got a couple options. She finds Haley Good in the middle. Haley will play it wide for Stevens. And that'll get dropped back to Torniton. Not a lot of runs forward from the Cyclones. Try to get a ball in and just kind of a comfortable pass to the keeper. Cyclones are getting kind of stagnant around the box.
You would have liked to see him at least pass in the middle or try something else. This kind of seemed like she was comfortable with just giving it back to the goalkeeper and letting her clear it out.
Yeah, a lot of what I'm seeing from the Cyclone girls is the Saints with a nice switch of field. As the defenders get back. But a lot of what you're seeing is, St. Albert's is making good angled runs, and the Cyclones are kind of waiting for the ball to be played before they're starting their runs. As the Saints will keep that in. Lauren Schmitz is onto it. She'll take it wide. Can't get it past the Saints defender, but it'll force a bad shot and out for a goal kick, and we'll see a couple subs come on. We had Aubrey Schwiezo and Cassie Anderson coming on for Haley Good and Carly Torniton. That ball's played in, but the Saints are going to win it. And Miller's going to see that out for a Saints throw. Schwiezo with some good defense. You don't often see her drop into the midfield, and she'll win a foul. Right here is where you'd like to see the Cyclones go quick. The Saints only have one defender back, but the Cyclones are going to take too much time, and they'll recover.
There's just too much time debating on who's going to take it and everything else. Like you said, if they would have just went up there and played, that would have been definitely a turn in the game.
I mean, it's something you see a lot more out of the boys' high school level is getting it quick restarted off the free kick. Had plenty of people that could have ran if they would have played it right away. Either the ref's going to say, hey, we're at the wrong spot, bring it back, or you get a free play as we're going to get a handball on the Saints.
No hiding that one.
Looks like Kate Kesters will come over to take this one.
I think I would have liked to see her go out wide there. Had a little bit more Cyclones over wide.
Yeah, it's just a wonder if she has the leg to get it all the way over there. But yeah, I know what you mean, because she had a couple girls wide open on that backside.
Especially with the speed.
Stevens will be onto the ball. She'll try to go wide to Earlbeck. Earlbeck up to Anderson. Good combination play for the Cyclones as Kayla gets shoved to the turf, but I think there are too many bodies in the way for the ref to see it.
Anderson's kind of just been the one that's getting beat up out there.
Yeah, she's getting quite a few shoulders, shoves, everything. I will say one thing that the Cyclones are going to need to watch is that switched ball, because the Saints are connecting on it pretty well, and if they get a good enough one, they will be through. As Cassie Anderson's going to just send that one up for Schwiezo to chase, should go back to the keeper pretty easily. Again, that's one you kind of want to see her bring down and control. Rollback over. She's dribbled by. So Lauren Schmitz gets the deflection. Ava Miller will send it back up. Anderson goes with the switch. Ivy Stevens giving chase. And that's a good ball up the line from St. Albert's. Kiergaard with a step, but can't win it off her. And no one home over there for the Saints. We'll have one given chase. Earlbeck and Schmitz over for it. And that should be out. That'll be a Saints throw. As the Cyclones will vacate the middle for some reason. But that'll be through for a goal kick.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half, Shane. It's kind of just a stalemate, 0-0 still. We've had kind of more shots on goal this half for St. Albert's. I almost feel like Harlan's kind of ran out of stamina a little bit quicker than St. Albert's.
Yeah, they're definitely worse for wear, but we haven't quite seen the offensive opportunities that we saw for either team in the opening minutes. I think both teams have settled into this game, and it's going to be a defensive battle. Miller dives in, but shots blocked by, looked like Lauren Schmitz. Stevens on the dribble. She's got Anderson. If she can cut it back, she's got Schwiezo on the backside. And Stevens tries to go long to Kayla, just hits her with the ball. And they're laughing while St. Albert's is throwing the ball back in. That's probably one of the most frustrating things for me to see, is players not being engaged in the game and laughing for a pretty serious game. As again, the middle is left wide open.
And she sends it to the moon, but yeah, like you said, middle wide open there. Yeah, you had two St. Albert's players there if you wanted them.
So right now what's happening is on those throws, 5 of Harlan's 6 defenders are sliding outside of the hash and leaving one girl backside. So if there's even a decent throw to the backside, it's going to be a shot because there's no one in the middle. Kayla Anderson with the steal. She's got Schwiezo, but she'll poke it to Ivy Stevens, who's about 20 yards behind the play. Nothing wrong with Ivy Stevens' positioning there as she's coming off the defense. Just got to be better awareness from the midfielder.
It just seems like one lane awareness for the Cyclones right now.
Yeah, they're definitely fixated on which way they want to play the ball, and they don't deviate from that. Miller over to clear the ball out wide to Kate Kesters. And she tries to find Cassie Anderson, but it's wide and out for St. Albert's throw. Kiergaard with the interception, and that's going to be out for a Cyclones throw, and that'll give us a chance to get Lily Scheckinger and Darby Argetsinger back on and get Cassie Anderson and Adrian Earlbeck a break. Kiergaard goes long down the line, and it's just cleared out by the Saints. Looks like she's going to go into the middle to Argetsinger. It's a good flick from Argetsinger. Stevens just can't get there. Schweizer will go up over the top. That'll be headed back, and the keeper will collect it. Torniton settles the ball. She'll take it into the middle. Good ball out wide by Torniton. Got to see a better touch from Stevens, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, you lost about 10 yards there from that touch.
Yeah, good ball from Kiergaard, though. Argetsinger just getting quite a bit of the ball and sending it out off the field goal upright. I'm not sure even if she kept that in play if there would have been a chance for it.
No, I think that one was heading towards the parking lot, whether she liked it or not.
Schweizer steps up to win the ball. Stevens back to Schweizer. Good left-footed shot from Schweizer. Just can't keep it down. As the Saints will take a goal kick with about a minute left in the first half. Lily Scheckinger brings it down. Schweizer should get onto it. She'll play Kayla Anderson through. Anderson left-footed ball. Ooh. Good save from the St. Albert's keeper. That's probably one of the better attacks we've seen from the Cyclones this half. You know, one thing the Cyclones do well is they finish out the half strong, and then they usually come out with a hot start in the second half. Kiergaard brings that ball down, but nobody's going to get onto it. We've got about 30 seconds left in the first half.
Still 0-0, but still putting plenty shots on goals from both teams.
Yeah. So we're going to get some advantage here, and that'll be out. Should be a Cyclones throw to end the first half. So we have 5 seconds left. Doesn't look like they'll really be rushing to take it. So we will go to half, knotted up at 0.
Not lighting up the scoreboard here in the first half, but if you touch the ball out there, you're getting a shoulder. We know that. Very physical first half, but nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, so we'll see the adjustments that come in, and we'll take a quick moment to thank some of our Cyclone season sponsors.
United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, K&OD Radio, Keist Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, and Polly Jones Funeral Home.
Conductix Wampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual, and Century Farm Insurance, the Peterson Family Wellness Center, and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Thanks for your support this athletic year.
Yeah, so take a quick break, and we'll be right back with soccer here at Merrill Field. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Welcome back, fans, to this second half. As Harlan will start with the kickoff. 0-0 game so far, Brian.
Yeah, it was a very physical first half, which saw quite a few shots on goal that just didn't go through. Hopefully we're seeing a little bit more of that, transition into lighting up the scoreboard here in the second half. But these teams just, you touched based on it early, run the same offense and just kind of the same playing style. So it's kind of hard to really get the upper hand on either side.
Yeah, as we'll see, the Cyclones try and possess the ball a little bit and give it away. That ball get through, and Cyclones really struggling right now as Lily Scheckinger will get the ball up the field. Kayla Anderson's onto it. Good job fighting by Kayla there.
As we're seeing Lily Cron for the Saints back out there, and she was the one carried off the field.
Yeah, she's definitely
earlier.
limping around a little bit. You wonder how long she'll be able to give it. As we kind of talked about it at half, it's going to be hard to sit out. Schweizer with the steal, she'll just get shouldered off the ball.
Back to the physical mentality for St. Albert's.
Yeah, it's a hard one to sit out this game. We talked about it, sub-state semifinal, could be last game of the year. But hopefully she can, for St. Albert's sake, she can move around easily, because otherwise she's just going to be a detriment to the team in the midfield.
Yeah, she's definitely not really planting anything when she gets the ball. We've seen her kind of get like soft touches and kind of more so favored the ankle again.
Yeah, this ball's not well controlled right now by the Saints.
Or anybody, really.
Yeah, it's Kayla Anderson can't quite find a good touch there. That'll be out for a St. Albert's throw. They'll go into the midfield. Harlan's kind of not as aggressive as they started the game. And they'll catch an offsides player. That's going to be dangerous. I don't think they even knew she was making that run. That was a good angled run, probably just a half step offsides. Good settle there by Kayla Anderson. Kiergaard onto it. She'll get it to Stevens. She'll get it back to Kiergaard. And we'll get it up the field. Good poke by Kayla Anderson. Stevens past one defender and past a second. Left-footed ball into Schweizer, but it's defended very well by the Saints.
They definitely had something there. Like you said, the three players to the one.
Yeah, Torrington just getting bodied off the ball right there. Again, they're going shoulder to shoulder. The ref's letting that play as he should. As St. Albert's can't control the ball on the sideline. Cyclones go quick down the line and they'll get another throw. And they'll go quick down the line again to the Saints. As Cron tries to pick out a forward. That's something that it'll be interesting to see, as it looks like Lily got on the ball and it wasn't much of even trying to dribble. Yeah, she definitely doesn't have much power right now, dealing with that ankle injury.
Gotta admire the spirit, though, being back out there.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see the heart in the fight, but again, that's one where, and she's going to get whistled for the foul. I didn't see much there. Can't understand why you're going to call that there and not the one on Torrington earlier.
Or any of the shoulder on shoulder. I mean, we've seen Kayla Anderson take a beating today and not get called for anything.
Anderson doing a good job tracking back. Just can't keep the ball. St. Albert slips on the ball, but she's able to get right back onto it. Kate Kester's taking it to the sideline. She'll find Argetsinger, and that'll be off the Saints for a Cyclone throw. We'll go quick down the line. Argetsinger finds Schwiezo. You'd like to see a long touch for her to run after it because she's got the speed.
Yeah, she had to kind of wait on that one. And
as Argetsinger with her quick kick.
We'd like to see Ivy kind of rush a little bit there.
And that should be out for a Cyclone's throw. Stevens over to take it, but she'll give it to Argetsinger. And no movement by the Cyclones still. Into Schwiezo. And she gets pushed off the ball pretty easily as Argetsinger finds that one. She'll go right-footed shot, saved by Sophie Sheffield. Good shot from Argetsinger from that angle.
Very nice touch there, and the goalie just definitely has the size.
Yeah, it's not so much the size as she was in really good position right there. There wasn't much of area to fit that ball in. This Kiergaard's going to win it out to Argetsinger with a good switch over to Anderson. Just can't get around the defender to win it.
I mean, here in the second half, no score. Definitely, it feels like the next point would win this game from either side. If you kind of get that one goal difference, it's almost game over.
Yeah. Good cut into the middle. That's a good ball. Cyclones are going to want to defend a little bit there. It's not one I'm comfortable as a coach watching my girls look at. As again, St. Albert's is showing some speed. There's no saying she couldn't have caught that ball and kept it in.
Yeah, and like you said, a lot of them just kind of sitting and watching. They're just lucky it was just too far out.
As that ball's going to be played forward, Stevens will give chase. And safe play by the Saints, and it'll be out for a Cyclone throw. Argetsinger going into the middle to Stevens. Just can't get to the ball. So Argetsinger will dribble backwards and play it to the Saints. She's looking to drop it to her defense. Just a little brain lapse right there, I think. But Cyclones defend it nicely and nothing comes of it. Torniton giving some good fight there. And Kesters will send the ball up. Good kick by Kesters. Again, it's just kind of a hope and a prayer kick, though. And that's a good ball. This could be dangerous.
It could be. And it is.
That was a close play by the Saints as she was riding that offsides line. Harlan just getting caught napping on defense. They're going to have to figure out how they're going to come out with something now rather than just shelling the ball upfield.
Right. Like I said, though, that could have been the difference there, and it looked like that was...
That was Ella Klusman on the goal. Just using speed to get behind the defense and not necessarily faster, just started her run earlier, and the Cyclones couldn't catch up.
One-on-one with the goalie, and 95% of the time in soccer, the striker's winning that matchup.
Yeah.
So definitely crunch time here for the Cyclones now. That could be the deal breaker here.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to see the Cyclones get engaged a little more in the game and stay engaged. Like I said, they can't just go with this, I'm going to kick it up the field right now. They need to possess the ball a little more. That's when they've had their success. Looks like St. Albert's will be whistled for an illegal throw. So 31 minutes left in the second half. 1-0 St. Albert's right now. Argetsinger going long into the middle. I mean, the Cyclones right now, they bring 1 to 2 girls over. And St. Albert's has about 5 or 6 over there.
Just playing too conservative still, but allowing them to get through.
As we'll see another good ball. Albertson will get out onto this one, though, as might have been a little bit of hesitation from Klusman there, thinking her teammate was going to go after it. St. Albert's will just possess the ball in the middle of the field right now. And in the other game on the other side of this bracket to go to state, Underwood was up 3-1 at the half over Carroll Kemper. As Kayla Anderson picks the defender's pocket, but cannot keep control of the ball as she gets bodied off it. And we're going to have a clean push from Lily Cron there. Kiergaard onto it. She'll get it wide to Argetsinger. Argetsinger with the driven ball in. Argetsinger putting in some good work right now. Just barely misses that one to Schwezo.
It just seems like they just can't get anything to break through here in the second half. They got a couple good looks in the first, but and again, just so aggressive St. Albert's is on the ball.
They definitely they definitely are an aggressive team, boys and girls. It's shown here. They make you earn it, that's for sure. As that's going to go out for a Cyclone throw. Kesters goes down the line to Argetsinger, who cannot keep it in. And Lily Cron wide open in the middle of the field. She gets it into Klusman. Klusman back onto the left, and she'll have a left-footed shot wide.
As I don't know if this is kind of spelling trouble for Harlan or taking the win out of the sails there, but after the first goal, St. Albert's just looks kind of more zoned in and kind of more comfortable now.
Yeah, again,
you're seeing a lot of more controlled play.
Again, the Cyclones are just getting into the we're going to kick it and hope our team can get onto it. St. Albert's doing the job of possessing the ball right now. Again, even there, you've got Cron who's kind of hobbled, and there's no pressure on her when she's getting that ball.
And, I mean, she's
dictating the game right now.
Right. Accepted the role as helping set up the first goal there. She was kind of the one to put that in motion.
And that'll be out for a Saints throw. But again, she's got one good leg right now, and she's getting the ball in open space. There's no pressure on her. The Cyclones are just kind of making it easy on them. You know, right now you got Stevens and acres of space.
And Harlan's thing is that they let everybody settle in formation before they either do the throw in, the free kicks, whatever. Harlan has never really been aggressive this year on that type of stuff.
Yeah, I think I've said in quite a few of the games, one of the biggest things is they don't have runners going down the line. They don't have people moving to the ball. That's just kind of stand there and hope we can throw it, whereas the teams defending them are like, yeah, that's fine. We don't really have to worry about much then.
And I mean, usually a ball handler for like St. Albert's right there, you had Harlan kind of sitting 5 yards back, kind of seeing what they were going to do with it instead of like attacking.
Yeah, as again, Harlan's first touch is just letting them down. We'll see Cassie Anderson and Haley Good come on. Ivy Stevens and Argetsinger will take a quick break. Anderson into Schwezo, who drops it back, and Anderson's going to switch it to Torniton. Torniton goes for the shot, but looks like she kicks the ground more than the ball. Good look from Torniton. You just like to see a little bit better execution there.
I don't think she was expecting that well of a look.
Yeah, definitely probably did not expect to have zero pressure center of the field. Cassie Anderson does a good job to get the ball out of play. This is where they need to turn and run and get back to position and find somebody, and they're just a step slow on it. Right now, heads go down, ball goes out, heads go down, and St. Albert's is like, hey, I'll move into this space. Good turn from Klusman. Looks like Kester's there, though, to clear it off for a Cyclone throw. And there's a little bit of a run from Cassie Anderson.
Nice save in there from St. Albert's.
Yeah, and then just a good turn. Kiergaard gets it off her foot to Haley Good, who can't quite keep the touch.
So we're seeing Lily Cron kind of getting a little bit more momentum there.
Yeah, again, there's just not enough pressure on, someone that's rolled an ankle earlier in the game.
Right.
This game becomes very easy when you don't have anybody pressuring you. As Haley Good gonna get a good ball up the line to Schwezo. Schwezo's got Anderson backside. She tries to get past two defenders by herself, almost had it. I don't know if there's much room for her to get that ball across to Anderson, but Anderson did a good job filling the backside. Good throw, good turn down the line by Schwezo. Not going to give much of an effort trying to win that ball, though. 23 minutes left, 23 and a half, down a goal. I feel like you got to have a little bit more fight there. St. Albert's gets the ball back in. Cassie Anderson steps over and wins it. She's got Kayla wide. And she gets it in front of Kayla, who's going to give chase. Kayla doing a good job battling up there. But St. Albert's is going to work it out. Torrington tracks back, though, and she's going to win a Cyclone throw. Anderson back to Torrington. She'll dribble across the middle. Tries to get it into the good in the middle, but a little difficult ball to possess. Kiergaard gets it up wide to Kayla Anderson. Kayla turns into the middle. She's got a shot if she can get it off. And St. Albert's gets it away a little bit. Haley Good onto it. Good shot from missed. Haley, just wide. Keeper was there to save it, but still a good look from her.
It just kind of seems like once they get the shot, it's not really like they get really full contact on it.
Haley Good steps up to win the ball. Just can't control it. Cassie Anderson with the shot. And potential handball, but she kept her arms close to her body, so probably generally not going to see that called.
The guys next to us want that call. My Lord.
Torrington with the ball. Tries to get it into Kiergaard. Good drop back to Lauren Schmitz. Lauren gets it to Kiergaard, and Kiergaard gets it to Torrington on the dribble off. Torrington slips on the ball, though, and that's going to spell trouble. That's a good ball through.
And it puts it in again.
Right now, it just looks like Ella Klusman has just too much speed for the Cyclones. That's a good ball through the middle.
She got through two Cyclone defenders there, and like you said, just was able to kind of put 3 yards difference on them. And again, another one-on-one matchup with the goalie there, and she was able to put it on the opposite end. So unfortunately for the Cyclones, almost 20 minutes left here in the second half. Now St. Albert's puts another one on the scoreboard, so it's 2-0. Harlan definitely needs to be on the attack.
Yeah, and right there, even off the kickoff, you see Harlan getting disengaged pretty quickly. Kiergaard on the ball, she'll get past Cron. Schwiezo onto it, but can't get the turn. Again, we've seen the Cyclone girls in this position, earlier in the season, and they've battled their way out of it. So there's still hope. 20 and a half minutes left, 2-0. It's not out of reach by any means.
No, but we gotta see a little bit more from the Cyclones offensively if they want it to start happening and start happening now.
Yeah, as we'll see, Klusman's in again. Good right-footed shot, but a good save from Albertson. Again, the Cyclones are just reacting right now. They're not really being proactive and expecting the runs, and at this point, it's kind of just hanging Albertson out to dry back there. And a good ball in from the Saints. Can't get it clear. Falls to Crone, who just sends it sky high.
She's not letting the ankle injury slow her down for anything. She's hustling, and she even just put a shot on goal.
Not on goal. She had a shot.
You know what I mean.
But yeah, definitely a good decision by her to fight through it and keep playing, as she's been the main distributor for the Saints
since the injury. Here we go.
It's been her to Klusman this half. Klusman with the good knockback to Crone. And Kester sees that one out. Cassie Anderson will track back, and there will be a foul on the Saints. Just kind of a clattering of bodies there. It happens. We saw something like that in the first half with Schwiezo. Again, Cyclones play the ball up the field to the Saints. That seems to be the theme right now, is the Cyclones will get a free kick, but they can't find a teammate off of it. Argetsinger gets it up to Schwiezo. She'll knock it down to Good. Good gets it through to Schwiezo. Schwiezo's in on goal. Good cut from Schwiezo. Left foot. Wide. Good play by Schwiezo to cut. Just couldn't get enough curl on the shot. Yeah, St. Albert's with the goal kick, and right here they're going to play it short, and the Cyclones not really pressuring at all. Cyclone girls definitely making this game pretty easy on the Saints right now, not really pressuring. They're probably a little tired, but it's just not the time to relax. You're down 2 goals. Got to see a little bit more fight and awareness on the field, as that'll go out for a Cyclone goal kick. Kesters will get it back into play. And Haley Good's onto it. That's a good job of tracking back by her. Good toe poke up the field. Schwiezo going to give chase. She'll stop it, and she's in.
She's got Ivy Stevens there out wide, and again, St. Albert's just.
She finds Good at the top of the box. Left-footed shots easily cleared by the Saints. Cassie Anderson over onto the ball. She's got Stevens up the line, but just going to play her too far inside. As Kiergaard settles that for the Saints. And they'll go long to Klusman. And looks like Lily Scheckinger is kind of man-marking Klusman right now. We'll see if that makes a bit of a difference here. Kiergaard intercepts the pass. She'll get it up to Stevens. Stevens lays it in front of Kiergaard pretty nicely. And Kiergaard loses possession. Cyclone's getting stuck in their defensive half right now. Midfield's getting a little disconnected from the defense and the offense. So we're not seeing the transition that we normally see from the Cyclones.
Not a good clear out there either.
Cron going to give some hustle, just can't quite save it. As we'll see a sub for the Cyclones, and Kayla Anderson will come back on and give Lily Scheckinger a break.
Just under 15 to go here in the game. St. Albert's still 2-0 over the Cyclones, and Harlan kind of turned up a little bit of the aggression, but
Haley
not
good dribbling through. She had Stevens. She's going to draw a foul though. Touch got a little far out in front of her. She had Stevens open on the backside. As it looks like Anderson will set to play this ball in. Going to ping pong around. Schweizer with the shot, and that's wide and out for a goal kick. As we'll see Carly Torniton come back on and give Haley Good a break. The Saints play short. Again, you'd like to see the Cyclones kind of anticipate that right now. 13.5 minutes left about. Cyclones really going to have to dial up the pressure. Good intercept by Kiergaard, but cannot find a teammate. Cyclones struggling to possess the ball right now. Klusman will give chase.
and not a lot of subbing for St. Albert. So the stamina that this team has is definitely impressive.
Yeah, really only seen 3 or 4 subs. 3 or 4 different girls come on for St. Albert's, and not that frequently, as Torniton going to try and dribble past, but she's going to get bodied off the ball. St. Albert's doing a good job of just working that shoulder-to-shoulder challenge.
As Cron again takes a shot to the head, man.
And this is where you like to see some long touches from Stevens, as it looks like she had speed on the girls there. But she elects to pull it back. She'll get it into the middle to Anderson. Good ball from Anderson to Stevens. Stevens going to cut onto her right and have a shot.
And
just kind of stabbing at it, though. They're not really swinging through the ball. I don't know if she lost her plant foot or what on that one, but did not get much on the ball at all. Yes, Miller will find Kiergaard in the middle. Kiergaard's got Torniton or Anderson wide. And we'll split both of them for a turnover. And that ball will be played back to Albertson. That'll go out for a Saints throw, and the Saints will get a sub on. Right now, Albertson having a good game, just outside of those 2 one-on-ones that she's had to deal with. As Lily Cron comes off, night might be done for her, just to get her ankle a little bit more rest with a 2-0 lead.
But she definitely came in there and made some noise. Was kind of responsible for setting up both goals for St. Albert.
Yeah. Again, it's the Cyclone's making it easier on her, not really pressuring the ball. As Torrington's going to lose possession, but Kayla Anderson's there to get it back. Anderson with a good cut inside, good right-footed shot, and caught by the keeper. Oh, going to be pulled back for a foul, though. Kayla must have gotten pushed a little or something after the ball was away. I took my eyes off of it.
Definitely a golden opportunity here for Harlan to get some momentum back, though.
As Kayla's going to ask for 10 yards. Going to start on the whistle. Good shot from Kayla, but off the crossbar and out.
And just, again, Harlan could not come up with that one.
Kiergaard to Anderson in the center. She'll get it back to Kiergaard.
Under 10 minutes.
Kiergaard tries that back heel turn again, just can't get away with it this time. St. Albert's is going to play that down the line. Albertson comes up to get it.
It's a golden opportunity for the Cyclones. Ended up coming up empty-handed again.
Yeah, I mean, not much more you can ask for out of Anderson on that free kick. That's a good shot.
Right. Just nothing off the balance.
Yeah. Torrington on the ball in the middle. She's going to work it wide out to Argetsinger. And Argetsinger will switch it back to the Saints. Kiergaard settles it nicely in the center. She'll get it out wide to Cassie Anderson. And she finds Torrington in the center. Good pass there. Trying to find Schwiezo. Had some room. Just good defense from St. Albert's as Argetsinger tracks back to win the ball. Torrington trying to feed Schwiezo.
And they've been on Schwiezo all game. Yeah, definitely taking away the...
Good ball over the top. Cyclones just can't get onto it. Yeah, they've done a good job of containing her tonight. Argetsinger over to bring the ball down. Yeah, Klusman with the steal, though. Yeah, Lauren Schmitz with the good defense. I'd like to see Kiergaard find a pass a little sooner, as Klusman's going to go pretty hard into that challenge, and it will be brought back for a foul. A pretty aggressive tackle on that.
Yeah, that's one thing St. Albert's did not change. They're still very aggressive here in the second half, even up 2-0.
As Torrington will bring that down. She'll find Miller at the back. Miller goes up. But the Cyclones just kind of stare at the ball. I'm not sure if it's tired legs or what. The Cyclones just not really reacting very well.
You know, with under 10 minutes left here in the game, down 2-0, you want to know, or wondering if it's just kind of wind out of the sails. Might be thinking it's over.
Yeah, again, these Cyclone girls have shown they can score a couple goals in quick succession. As Miller's going to get over there, gets it off Klusman, but Klusman's onto it. And past Miller, she gets a good ball in. It's chested down, but Lauren Schmitz is there. Follow-up shot from the Saints. Again, right now Albertson has Torrington wide open in the center of the field. Elects to punt it to Stevens, over Stevens and over Schwiezo. And Stevens does a good job working to win the ball. She finds Anderson. Anderson back to Argetsinger. Argetsinger with a good touch into the center. And just can't find that connecting pass. Cassie Anderson wins it. Good ball from her up to Kayla. But the Cyclones don't have other attackers up there. You got, for the Cyclone girls, you almost need a goal here in the next couple minutes to maybe put some wind back in the sails. As that'll go out for a Saints throw. We'll get some subs on. Maybe that'll put some life in the Cyclones. Earlbeck, good, and Scheckinger coming on. Going to give Torniton, Anderson, and Argetsinger a break.
So about 5.5 left here in the game. Like you said, Harlan's got to do something and do something quick. But unfortunately, here comes St. Albert's again on the attack.
Yeah, Schmitz shows some good speed to get back there, though. Gets it up to Earlbeck. Just can't keep it in. As the Saints win possession back. Haley Good doing a good job of defending right now. Coming fresh off the bench. Need the whole team to kind of join her in that pressure, though, as we'll have a Cyclone goal kick. Kester's on the restart, and she'll dummy that one back to Albertson. Good fake by Kate Kesters there. Scheckinger can't get to that ball. It's a good deflection there, but Saints throw in.
So just over 4
doing a good job of pressuring right now. She's not ready for this season to be over yet.
Right. Just over 4 to go. She's got to go now.
Good ball into the center from Schwiezo to Stevens. Scheckinger doing a good job of keeping that ball up there. Gets it to Schwiezo wide. Schwiezo with the ball, just not enough on it. And then left-footed, easy catch for St. Albert's keeper.
Could that have been the last chance for Harlan to do anything to end this game, maybe ending the year on a high note?
Again, they've shown quick strike ability, so this, can't count them out yet. But definitely going to be a lot harder as Kiergaard's back onto it. She loses possession, but she's there to win it back. Good pass up to Scheckinger. Again, Harlan just kind of waiting for St. Albert's to get there. Could keep dribbling and go down the field, but rather than do that, we're going to stop it so the defense can catch up.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the stop was there this time around, but yeah, like you said, she had a 3-yard distance there, kind of slowed down, and it was kicked out of bounds by St. Albert's.
Again, St. Albert's has shown they can defend pretty well one-on-one, but Harlan seems to think they can dribble around them at will. As that's going to go back and out for a Cyclone's throw. But again, the Cyclones aren't hustling back, so there's time off the clock because nobody's there to get the ball right away for the throw. Down the line from Kesters. And Kiergaard kicks it out of bounds. And it looks like Kiergaard's going to get shown a yellow card for a little bit of pushing and shoving after the ball was out. I think that's just kind of a frustration thing.
All right, under 2 minutes left, down 2. Yeah, you're going to see emotions kind of overshadow play.
Yeah, the Cyclones have, shown a lot of promise this year. So for that to, be ending on a note like this, not something that's easy for them to handle.
Right. I mean, 14-4 this year, definitely, like you said, definitely looked to be promised. Did a lot of shutouts earlier in the year and kind of dominated
Yeah, definitely a season to be proud of for the Cyclone girls. Ending 15-5 with a team that they've only got like 3 seniors on, 2 seniors that start. So they should be poised to make another run next year, but not exactly the way they'd like it to end, obviously.
Right. Just unfortunately, just falling a couple games short of where they want to go.
As Argetsinger sends the ball up, Lily Scheckinger's onto it, and she'll cut past one defender, but she gets her body in the way. And here's St. Albert's possession. We'll go long over the top. Albertson's out and onto it.
So here it is, Shane. The last minute of the game. St. Albert's 2, Harlan nothing. If you're Harlan, just kind of trying to do anything to get down there, maybe get one more shot on St. Albert's.
Yeah, as Kayla Anderson's going to take this down the far wing. She'll cut inside and play it across. But St. Albert's is just in good position right now. And that'll be out for a St. Albert's throw. They'll waste probably quite a bit of time, or they should. But they'll go quick.
And they'll give it back to Harlan.
Last 20 seconds. Stevens cuts into the middle. And Klusman's going to come away with that last 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
As it looks like it's going to be St. Albert's and Underwood for the chance to go to state. Congratulations to St. Albert's, and well-played year by the Cyclones, and good fight this whole game.
Right, a very aggressive game from St. Albert's. Harlan was up for the task early, but just kind of ran out of smoke there at the end, and not the way they wanted their season to end in a shutout. But like you said, a lot of underclassmen, so this team should be good for the next 2-3 years. Came up a couple games short this time, but you get the right players, you could be back and even better next year.
Yeah, so thank you to all our fans watching. We'll take a quick moment to thank some sponsors before we head out.
United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, K&OD Radio, Keys to Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Polly Jones Funeral Home,
Conductic Swampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
So unfortunately here at Merrill Field, Harlan girls season ends in a 2-0 loss to St. Albert's. I'm Brian Martin. With me is Shane Conrad and Jonathan North on the camera. It's been a great soccer season for the Cyclone girls, and we'll see you next year on HLTV Channel 15.